Hola chicos, bienvenidos, bienvenidos chicos. Chicos, ¿será que me dan copy o me dan strike o algo si transmito esto? Alexis, Leonardo, bienvenido. Ángel, bienvenido. No sé si se vaya a cargar, dice cargando transmisión de video. No, pero mejor me voy a salir, chicos. Me da miedo ahí. ¿Sí me escuchan, chicos? ¿Quieren jugar, chicos? Vamos a ponerlo en público por si quieren entrar. Oh, mira. ¡Bravo! Fish, bienvenido. Starfish. Umbrella, bienvenido. Dale, Umbrella, dame clases. Kevin, Enrique, bienvenido. Alejandro, Rena, bienvenidos chicos, bienvenidos. Los que quieran jugar, únanse, está en público, ¿ok? Vamos a jugar un poquito este modo para subir mi pase, chicos. Estoy atrasada con mi pase. Ni he terminado los desafíos. Vamos a ver. Chicos, esta visita diferentes turbinas. ¿Qué es eso, chicos? Ayúdenme. No sé ni qué es, por eso ni le he hecho. El otro, ¿qué es lo que decía? Que no me fijé. Completa una vuelta en una pista de carreras nevadas.
Lili, lo de las turbinas son las cosas estas que tienen bolonchos y un cofre, que hay uno al lado de... Tienes que visitar 5 en una misma partida.
Ajá, sí.
O sea, tú vas ahí, coges un boloncho y de ahí vas, porque están muy juntas por el mapa, por el medio, ¿vale? Si quieres ahora te digo dónde están, porque en refriegas
Ok,
fácil.
ok. Jonathan.
O ponlo en la asistencia de grupo y te lo hago.
Sí, lo puse en asistencia ahí, para que me ayuden. Te llama la niña a ti, Tata. Ah, ahora sí los escucho. Ay, qué susto me di. Fish, ponle listo, Fish. Diego, ponle listo.
Hola Lili.
Hola, hola.
Hola,
Hola.
Lili.
Ok.
El desafío de los bichos esos son, ya te digo, queda, quedan como por acá. Esta cosa de aquí.
¿Y
De
la
los,
patineta esa dónde es? La de coso de la pista en el
la
hielo.
carrera. La pista en el hielo. A ver, ¿dónde era?
El rosado, el morado.
No, no sé realmente.
Hola
Sí, es
Javier,
aquí.
bienvenido.
¿Dónde el morado? Lo están marcando todos. Esa es la pista de nieve.
Ah, ok.
Internet, toda internet.
¿En Boloncho me tengo que ir? ¿O en qué?
Sí, cualquiera, creo yo.
Yo quiero ese skin, yo quiero ese skin. Pero este boloncho no lo puedo usar, ¿no? Dale,
Lili,
avanza,
pusiste
avanza.
asistencia. Asistencia.
En el coso. Uy, allá arriba, ¿cómo brinco para allá arriba? ¡No! No creo que la pasé. ¡Ay, ay, ay! Ay. ¡Corre para allá, corre, corre, corre! ¡Corre! ¡Corre! ¡Bravo, Lili! ¡Qué espectacular! Uy, ahora tengo que ir a lootear. No tengo nada de loot.
Ok, vamos a matar a todo el mundo. Primerito de todo, hay que matar a todo el mundo. Sin asustarse. Dame esto. No te lleves eso, Néstor, que te mato. Oh, 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 oh. No,
Uy, es para allá la cosa. Aquí ya lootearía. Creo que no. Claro que sí, crack. Únete, únete. que tengan música los voy a silenciar, chicos, porque estoy en directo.
Ok.
¿Quién es el que tiene
Vale.
música?
Yo
Yo
no.
no.
Yo no soy directo.
Uy, viene la tormenta, no puede ser. Vamos a ver, por si dejo. Si dejo que dejo el mini. Ay, sí lo dejé. Sabía que lo iba a dejar. Lili, gracias por el Cora. De nada, crack. Hola, Diego, bienvenido, Diego. Mis cosas y mis
Lili,
tonterías. Dime.
tú sabes el desafío de la broma de aire.
Ya.
¿No?
Las turbinas de aire. Una cosa así, de viento. El desafío.
Ya.
Que si sé o que si lo he hecho. ¿Qué es lo que me preguntaste?
Sí, lo ha hecho.
Que si lo he hecho.
Ajá.
De
La de venir a estas cosas.
matar gente ahí arriba.
No, estar en estas cosas. De aquí.
Vamos a matar a todo el mundo. Tengo dragoncito. ¡Ay, dragón!
Lili, te va a llegar gente.
Uy.
Mátalo, mátalo, mátalo. Arriba, arriba.
Lili, ¿ya hiciste la semana 5? No, no he hecho. Lávaselo, papi, lávaselo.
Lili, creo que Jefferson tiene la música.
Jefferson es.
Sí, sorry.
Ay, me quitaste la kill.
Ay, no, me están disparando.
Buah, buah, tengo aquí 200 de ping.
Ay, me roban las kills. Creo que para allá hay más gente. Vamos a ir para allá mejor. Dice Lili, el video del Fortnite me ayudó y ahora tengo las nuevas hachas. Gracias. De nada, crack. Gracias a ti por ver mi video.
Ay,
Oh, man. ¡Ay! ¿Dónde vine a caer? ¿Qué puntería la mía, men. ¡Ah! Pinche anónimo me buscó. Uy, bananita, pensé que eras enemigo, bananita. No llevo ni una kill, qué asco. ¿Dónde están todos? ¿Para allá?
Oh.
Es que no veo ni gente.
No puede ser, alguien me mató.
Uy, tengo sorbete, escudo y no me los tomo.
Ah, ya veo a la gente, es que la gente está por allá. No, se me cayó.
Oh, allá. Allá está.
Tiene una tormenta por accidente.
Ay.
No, ¿qué hicieron? ¿Qué pasó?
Cuando tenga mi cuarto, toda la vida es cuando está de ropa. déjalo. Déjalo, estoy jugando. Creo que te en la pantalla.
It's Flow, bienvenido, It's Flow.
Diego, dime, ¿cuántos kills llevas? Dos, porque el sudo me va a 500 de ping. Y además no me encuentra nadie.
¿Cuántos kills tienes?
18.
Yo 15. Pero porque me da 200 de ping.
¡Sí, te lo de abajo! Néstor, me robé la kill. Lo siento. Yo le bajé que pocotón de vida. ¿Pero qué? ¡El arco! ¿Qué? ¡El arco! ¿Qué pusimos zona ahí?
No me había fijado que ya no andaba balas de escopeta. Ay. Ay, perdimos, qué asco.
Por 6. Hice
Y
24
estoy
kills.
viendo la World Cup de Fortnite.
Yo 8000.
not sure how to say that name. I apologize.
Esa. Está en inglés, chicos. ¿Será que ya la puedo poner? Y si me quitan ese video, chicos, no sé.
Y le hiciste el desafío número 6 de la semana 5.
El 6. Déjame ver. Wow, mira la zona, ve. Exagerado. Mira la zona, ven, puro bolón andan. El 6, vamos a ver. ¿Cuál es el 6?
Ya te digo. A ver. Visita distintas turbinas eólicas en una misma partida.
No, ese no lo he hecho. No sé ni qué es eso.
Ya te voy a decir, en una partida.
Uno no quiere poner listo. Aunque ya.
Son bien pros.
No.
Lili, para hacer el desafío de las turbinas eléctricas, sigue el azul, ¿viste?
El azul, ¿dónde está el azul?
Ya te voy a mostrar. A ver, como por acá, más o menos. Ajá, tienes que visitar estas cosas de aquí.
Ah, esas cosas.
5 de ellas.
Oh, ya lo veo. ¿Ir cerca o caer hasta donde están ellos?
Aterrizar donde están ellos.
Oh, ya llevo 2, alguien me hizo una. Oh, ya terminé. Estaba fácil ese, pero es que yo no sabía qué era. Hola, Paul Gamer, bienvenido. Y el otro desafío que dice: completa una vuelta de una pista de carrera de las praderas.
Es aquí.
¿Dónde? O allá. Ah, voy a ver si llego hasta allá. Porque ya va a empezar la tormenta. Uy, uy, uy.
Wow.
Ya no tiene retrasos directos, soy yo. Y que ahorita estoy transmitiendo solo por medio del Play. Cuando es por medio del Play, solo tiene poquitos segundos de retraso. Ojalá que no me mate la tormenta antes de terminar la carrera. Uy, era por el otro lado. Ay, ya se ha hecho Lili. Aquí. ¿Para atrás? ¿Cómo es para atrás? ¿Cómo le hago para atrás? No, ¿cómo le hago para atrás? No puedo para atrás. Pero no se prende eso. Ahí. 14, 13, 11. Ay, ya viene la tormenta. ¿Y aquí para dónde tengo que ir? Oh, para allá, ya. Sí, mi amor. Déjelo, que ya se durmió. Oh, Diego, cuidado. Ay, no. ¿Será que llego antes de que me mate la tormenta? Ojalá que sí, ojalá que sí. ¡Yeah! ¡Bravo, Lili! Eres un crack, Lili. Uy, se ve mejor por ahí. Uy, ¿qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa? No, suéltame. ¿Por qué los Diego son así? Este Diego sí es con seria.
Sí se puede, sí se puede.
Dice, al menos ya dejaste de lutear para los enemigos. Pues ahí ni luteé. Vamos a ver aquí. Uy, ahí hay un enemigo.
Se viene el constructor, se viene el constructor. Franco lo que quería. Este lutazo mola.
Espérate, mami, no me muevas. ¡Ah! ¡Ay! Pinche, te escuché.
La tormenta!
Yo estoy adentro.
No, yo estoy afuera. Me quemo, me quemo. Sí. Estoy adentro, arriba España.
Ay, dame las balas que las ocupo. Ah, bueno, ahorita no, pero es que en la partida anterior me había quedado sin balas.
Buena, buenísima. Pepito, necesitamos refuerzo.
Wow,
Aquí,
estamos todos aquí. Todos
Toco
estamos
Franco,
aquí.
Toco Franco.
No ando ni material ya.
Hello.
Ni luz ni material.
¡No, me mataron! ¡Joder, he caído!
Uy. Diego, quítame eso, por favor, Diego.
Wow.
Uy, no tengo material.
No llegó gente.
¿Dónde era que vi más loot? Hola, bienvenido. Hola, ¿te acuerdas de mí? No, no me acuerdo de ti. ¡Ay! Lucas dice, hola, ¿conoces a Ricardo Milos? Saluda, crack. No, no conozco a Ricardo. Esperen, ¿ok? Voy a poner baby que se durmió. Ok, ahora sí. Gracias. Vamos para allá mejor. ¡Ay! ¿De dónde me di? Oh, wow, aquí hay mucha gente.
Dile, para atrás, para atrás. Diego, Diego.
Uy, yo dándole a Diego. No, ese no, mi amor. Los
No.
zapatitos, estos, mira.
Hay mucha gente.
Estos, mira.
No.
Andrés, Lili, vas a jugar creativo. Liliana, Lili, te voy a mandar soli. Ok, ok. Ay, me robaron la prima otra vez. Ay. Ah, tengo que hacer daño con granada, ¿ves? No me había fijado. Bueno, yo voy a agarrar más granadas apestosas. Todo lo que encuentren de eso me lo dan, chicos.
Mira, Lele, bazooka.
¿Dónde? ¿Dónde? Oh, ok, ok. Dejo el franco.
Pero rata. Pero ¿qué?
¿Qué pasó?
Ah. Ay.
Hola, Mansur. Bienvenido, Mansur.
¿Qué pasó? Yo llevo 11. No va a llegar gente por atrás. Ah.
dímelo, Liliana, dímelo, dímelo. ¡Ay!
Oh.
¿Cuál es tu solicitud, Liliana? Para aceptarte ahorita.
Dile que desafíos te faltan.
Ahorita voy a ver. Dígamelo, hijo. Solo ese de infligir daños con las granadas, dinamitas.
Ah, ok.
Ay, tengo un montón de solicitudes. Liliana, ¿cuál es la tuya?
Wow, estoy muy bugueado. Estoy viendo dobles mías.
Liliana, ya te acepté, Liliana.
Wow, qué lag tengo. Ahora estoy viendo atrás mío.
¿El qué? No, ya no me lo pongas.
Wow, qué lag tengo.
Hola.
Estoy viendo atrás mío.
Hola, hola. ¿Qué?
Hola.
No.
Ay, tienes eco, Gemir.
¿Cómo? ¿Cómo? ¿Se me escucha como eco?
Ahorita ya no creo.
¿Y ahora? ¿Qué pasó con
Por
Lili?
esos likes, chicos, gracias por esos likes. Nada, no pasa nada, no pasa nada. Aquí estamos, chicos.
¿Jugamos creativo todos?
No, mi amor, recogen sus zapatitos y los pones allá. Allá en el cuarto. ¿Por qué los trajiste para acá? Ahorita no se ocupan.
¿Se me escucha algo todavía?
No.
Ah. Sí, a veces suele pasar eso.
Uy, gordo, ¿qué son esas cosas?
Lili, ¿entraste a la partida?
¿Sí? ¿Por qué?
Ah, no, nada.
Oh, creo que con ese tengo que hacer daño, ¿no? Me voy a llevar.
Tengo un invierte tormenta. ¿Tú crees que haga daño? Estoy lleno así, completamente solo. Oh, granadas fétidas.
Uy, ¿dónde está el cofre? Ya.
Lili, ¿dónde estás?
En el mall. Dinamita. Con dinamita también puede hacer daño, ¿verdad?
Sí.
Ah.
Sí.
Dinamita, granada y bomba fétida.
Ok, me llevaré esta. Osmel, bienvenido Osmel. No sabía que estabas aquí, Osmel. Hola Lili, me dice. Ay, hasta ahora pasas por mi directo. chicos. Ya te había dicho que si podía jugar y no me contestaste. No, perdón. Es que a veces Nightbot se pone a escribir mucho ahí y pienso que solo Nightbot es el que está escribiendo. Se me pasan algunos mensajes. Yo voy para en medio allá. A ver. Ahora, ¿por qué no va con retraso? Porque estoy transmitiendo directamente desde el Play, no con la PC. ¿Qué te hiciste? No te veo.
Lili, ¿dónde estás?
Por el volcán.
Ya te vi.
Lili, ¿me puedo unir, André? Claro que sí, André. Se le escucha eco. ¿A quién se le escucha eco? Osvaldo, bienvenido.
Te escucho que alguien está viendo tu directo. Te escucho doble.
Sí.
Ay, no.
Ya perdí de vista a los enemigos. No, no estaban aquí los enemigos. Parece... Allá va uno. Vamos para arriba. Yo creo que están arriba todos los enemigos.
Lili, toma.
¿Cuánto es lo máximo? Tengo 6, creo que no se puede. No los puedo llevar, llévenmelos. Oh, ya dice.
Ahora estamos llenísimos.
Sí, hicimos el desafío.
Sí, dale, dale, dale.
Ajá.
Ok, gracias.
¡Ah!
Estoy viendo todo.
Cuando me manden solicitud, chicos, mándenmela por Epic.
Ya te la envié yo.
Ay, ay, me quedé trabado ahí. Ay, me quedé trabado ahí. Tatán, dile. Tatán puede. No sé por qué me mueve tanto la cámara. Alguien que me explique. Y pues, ¿dónde es que están los enemigos? Me vine para acá arriba y no veo nada. Allá arriba es.
En el centro no.
¿Por qué no me agarra bien esto?
Ah, no.
No, Sammy, no le pegue al baby. Sammy, deja al baby.
Wow, todavía estamos aquí arriba peleando.
Yo aquí ni veo cuál es el amigo y cuál es el enemigo. Ay.
¿Cuánto le falta para que termine la partida?
En esta plataforma hay muchísima gente.
Ya, tío, ya.
Wow, ya no hay nada acá. Ya no hay nada acá arriba. Ganamos, ganamos.
No.
Lili, yo sí sé la ubicación de la pantalla de carga. Ah, de verdad que tengo que ir a agarrar eso ahorita, ¿va? Dale, pues. Me dicen dónde es. ¿Ahí se me va a subir un nivel o no? Uy, ya llegué al 50, por fin avancé
Todas
un
con
poquito.
bananas. Todas con bananas.
No, con esta chica, banana no. Si has visto un castillo en ruinas.
Oye,
Oh my
Me la van
god.
a pelar sus güeyes a la verga. ¿Qué pedo que eso?
En privado ponle.
Sí, lo voy a poner en privado.
ay,
¿Ah?
Mucho gritan, creo, por eso.
Yo ya los silencié a todos. Ok, crack.
Y yo, Lili.
¿Cómo? ¿Cómo dijiste? ¿Quién fue que habló? ¿Osvaldo o crack?
Yo. El Osvaldo.
¿Mm?
Expulsan al Manolo.
Yeah. ¿A dónde vamos, crack? Crack. No sé cuál eres tú, crack. ¿Qué color eres tú, crack? Ay, no, no me tires nunca por estar esperando que crack me avisara. Crack. Ay, no, crack. ¿Dónde estás? ¿Me escuchas? ¿Me oyes? Nadie me escucha, ¿eh?
Si te escuchan mal, si te están escuchando, habla. Ya.
No sé cuál eres tú, crack.
Crack no está en tu equipo. Ahí nos dice crack.
Por eso no sé cuál es. No muy chocado, Tatán. No tampoco. Uy, me caí. Ya, Jonathan, no lo soque tanto, papi.
Ahí se va a destragar la
¿Qué? Ay, ¿quién tiró eso? Uy, ¿dónde caí? Oh, ya valí que. Para allá. Si me tiro para allá, tal vez. ¡Ay, no! Vamos para allá la cosa. Quería destruirlo, pero no pude. No, voy a morir. ¿Cuánto es tu máximo de kill en este modo, chicos? ¡Ay! Morí. Andrés Rodríguez. Ahorita no voy a jugar creativo, en la noche vamos a jugar creativo, chicos. Ay, me mató. Sí, mi amor. Ok. Ábrele la puerta a papi, pues.
Mamá. 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 Mamá.
Sí, ujú. ¡Auch! ¡Ay! Ando en un arbusto. A ver si puedo quitarte ese arbustito. Uy, pero hay otro enemigo acá. Dark. Click y más, dice Liliana, no eres buena sub, no te mereces estar en este canal. ¿Qué pasó? Chicos, recuerden que yo los silencio porque tienen eco, hablan mucho, yo estoy leyendo comentarios y no me dejan leerlo. Pero, ¿cuál es el problema? No tienen que molestarse por eso. Yo les pido que arreglen el micro. Si hasta yo cuando tengo los niños que están gritando, silencio en mi micro. Eso no tiene nada de malo. Estar silenciado. ¿No ven que los que están escuchando el directo no quieren estar escuchando gritos, me imagino, verdad? Quieren estar viendo el juego, que le lean los mensajes. Pero qué puntería, Lili, qué puntería más asco. Ay. Las pocas kills que me llego a hacérmela. ¡Ay! No te vi ahí. ¿No? ¿Te golpeaste en tu cabecita? ¿Cómo te golpeaste? Ahí, en el piso.
Lili,
¡Ay! Dime. Cocoa. ¿Qué es eso? No sé por qué cada vez que yo disparo tengo que apretar el... No, déjalo que se está durmiendo, no lo molestes. Déjalo, tenía sueño. Tú lo molestaste. Sí, lo lastimaste. No se hace. Mira, mami lleva 10 kills. Este es un milagro. 10 kills. ¿De dónde me disparan? De arriba. ¡Ay! ¡Uy, mami! ¿Qué vas a golpear? Ya está el baby, creo. ¡Ay! Buena, buena, buena. ¿Cuánto llevas, Osvaldo? Osvaldo, creo que se me durmió. Ay. no. Usted es amigo. Ay, quería ganarle a Osvaldo y no pude. Hice 12 kills. ¿Quién hizo más? Mami, no, ¿qué haces, cielo? Me imagino que todos hicieron más
20.
que yo. ¿Cuánto hiciste? Lucas, vamos, Lili, podemos ganar, confía en vos. Démelo, mi amor. Coco. Coco. ¿Y qué? Coco. Wow, 26 dice fanático. Diego se hizo 22. Yo me hice 12 apenas. Lili, ¿ya hiciste lo de la pantalla de carga? No, crack, te quedé esperando que me dijeras a dónde era. ¿Está aquí adentro del juego o no? ¿El mío? Una para mí. No, es para la niña tú. Dale un poquito ahí, mi amor. No se come la concha. Sí, mi amor. Sí, Andrés, ponle listo, Andrés. Lili, está en el ¿qué? Castillo roto. Ah, ya me acuerdo de castillo. Arriba de donde está como el, ¿cómo le llaman a eso? Como cementerio, creo, ¿no? Arriba de donde está como el, ¿cómo le llaman a eso? Ay, no, ¿quién tiene eco, chicos? Emir, tienes eco, Emir.
Hola.
Póngalo ahí, mira. Hola. Ahí ponelo, cielo.
Hola.
Póngalo. ¿Ve? No, ver con esto no era. Pero exactamente por dónde, chicos.
Sígueme, Lili.
¿Quién es? Crack. Uy, me vine a caer abajo. Por estar viendo por otro lado. Ya voy, espérame. Ay, esa no era. Oh, no sé. Es que caí abajo, espérame, ya voy. Comételo. Póngalo ahí. Allá. Allá. ¿Para dónde? Abajo. Crack. Ahí abajo.
Sí, acá abajo.
Ay, me hice daño. Oh. Muy bien, gracias. Pues chica, y aquí fue donde caí, ¿no? ¿O no? Sí, yo creo que fue donde caí. No me escribas por el play, escríbeme por el chat del directo. Estoy en directo, Emir. Estoy en directo, escríbeme por ahí. No me voy a poner los sorbetes porque ya vino la zona. Si me quedo aquí. Tengo eco. Deja al baby, no lo molestes. Tal vez no morimos. Ay, se nos acabó la fogata. Qué tristeza. Ve, ya no me sale la otra gente. ¿Por qué no me sale la otra gente? ¿Qué pasó? No entendí. No sé si tienes eco, no veo a nadie aquí, solo veo a Crack. ¿De verdad? ¿No entró nadie más a la partida conmigo o qué fue lo que pasó?
Es que estamos en grupos distintos.
Ay, ya voy a morir. Dímelo, pregúntame, carnal, pero pregúntame. Pregúntame, Liliana. deja al baby, please. Ay, ¿por qué se mueven? No se mueven. Ay, qué tontería más chasta, mamá. ¿Tus manitas? ¿Qué tienen tus manitas? Ah, ¿te las quieres lavar? ¿Te las quieres lavar? O sea, se me escucha mal. Se escucha con eco. ¡Wow! ¡Qué montón de gente hay acá! ¡Uy! Le pegué 3 y no lo reventé. ¿Cómo es posible? Vamos a ver si hago más de... ¿Cuánto fue que hice? 12. Está difícil, pero bueno. Vamos a tratar por lo menos de llegar a 10. Así a veces como que termina más rápido la partida. Oye, ¿puedo jugar? Claro que sí. ¡Ay, no! Mándame solicitud de amistad tóxica. ¡Auch! ¡Auch! Ah, ya me tienes agregada. Lo tienes en privado. Oh, ¿de verdad? Ah, pues, espérame pues la partida cuando salga. ¡Ay! Pescadito este. No, no creo que llegue ni a los 10. Estoy muy mal en esta partida. Quiero subir el nivel ahí. Ah, sí, yo por eso estoy jugando aquí. Normalmente juego creativo, pero por eso estoy jugando este modo, para subir un poquito de nivel. robaron la kill, man. ¡Ay! ¡Qué asco! ¿Qué se hizo? ¿Lo mataron? ¿Qué pasó? Se fue. Esperen, ok, que me llama algo. Ponme los mensajes. Aquí. Ya, colgó, papi. Bótame esta, Dani. Dani, bienvenido, Dani. Ok, ahorita lo pongo público para que se unan, chicos, los que se iban a unir. Oh, subí un nivel. Gracias, gracias. Vamos a ponerlo público porque se va a unir. Emir, tienes eco, Emir. Ok, ok, sí. ¿Dónde están? Búscalo. Yo te he dicho. Únanse, chicos, únanse. Toxi, ¿cuál es tu ID, Toxi? Porque tengo muchas solicitudes aquí pendientes. Lili, ¿cuántos te mataste? Yo me maté 12 o 13, solo 8.
Tráete, Lili.
Mira.
¡Oh! Eneco, se llena esta madre.
Tanto ya, gente. ¿Le han dado ya todo?
Lili.
que ya se unió el que se iba a unir, ¿no? Espero que sí. Lili, tengo que ir a... Ok, crack.
Lili.
Dime.
No, nada, eso es que...
¿Ah?
No, nada, dale, listo.
Uy, van 3 con caballito. ¿Por qué le gusta eso? Vamos, ¿cuántos vamos? 5. Ay, no. Lo voy a poner privado mejor, que no vuelvan a unir.
Tres, cuatro, cinco, 7.
Dímelo, mi amor. Va. Búscalo ahí en el cuarto, lo has de tener. Todos los tengo silenciados. Mucho eco, mucho ruido. No, solo a ti, a Wi-Fi, no. ¿Cuántos puso? No, ¿cuántos panes? 4 era puesto una sola vez. Lili, mi tía muteado. ¿Qué es esto?
No tienes muteado, creo que quiere decir.
Mi tía muteado. Naibo estaba de bloquear ahí a... Uy, ¿para dónde me tiré? Para allá. A Liliana. ¿Qué estás escribiendo, Liliana? Que te están muteando, Naibo. Uy, aquí cayeron enemigos. Ah, no, pensé que eran enemigos esos. Déjalo, mami. Hola, baby. Hola, amor. Gracias por pasar por mi directo. Deja tu like. Suscríbete si eres nuevo. Casi no escucho. ¿Dónde está? Ah, ya sé dónde está este cofre aquí. Este no lo quiero. Este me va a pasar. Bueno, me llevo este por mientras. Qué combinación rara, mami. ¿Cuál ¿Cuál combinación? La de mi skin con mi pico. Sí, verdad. Es que todo el grupo nos venimos con este. No voy a poner mini porque después la tormenta.
Uf, otra escopeta, ¿no?
Dice, me mandó mensaje ahí. ¿Cómo que se llama? Liliana dice, me baneaste del canal. Yo estoy jugando, no estoy baneando a nadie. Nightbook te baneó, algo escribiste ahí que a Nightbook no le gustó. Ya completé la semana 5 modos. Ya agarré la pantalla de carga también. Golfa Gamer, bienvenido Golfa Gamer. No me dejes escribir. Sí, Nightbook te bloqueó. ¿Qué dejo? Ay, no voy a dejar nada. Ay, dejo los mins, los escudos. Al final ni me los pongo, rápido me matan. Estoy súper cansado y me duele los pies muchísimo. Ay, puchito. Tómese el escudo grande. No, es que para acá me lo voy a tomar. Mira, la tormenta me va a matar. Me pongo a lutear mejor. Ay, esa manito. Deme eso. Busque la suya. Ten. Arriba. Sí. ¿Cuánto es tu récord en este modo, amor? Máximo de kills en este modo. Sí, es que estoy jugando este modo para jugar con los chicos del directo. Y para subir un poquito del nivel. Ahorita subí como 2.
Yo estoy más y tengo un baile más.
¿Quiero hablar con papi? Ok, háblale ahí a papi. No, dice sí, después dice no. 35 de verdad. Bueno, yo no sé. La partida anterior me hice 8 y la anterior me hice 12. Lo máximo, yo creo. ¿Tu wifi cuántos has hecho? Lo máximo. Me voy a poner el sorbete, ahora ya estoy en la zona. Mira, amor, ve. ¿Cuántos andamos iguales? Ay, Rona, pero ¿cómo lo mueves? 57 en modo disco. Oh, wow. Con los próximos. Yo no, para yo llegar a 20 será una misión.
En grupo, aquí en grupo.
Qué chistoso nos vemos todos. Mira, amor, ve cuántos. Este imagino que es. Este es Osvaldo. ¿Verdad?
Sí.
Por el bailecito. Allá va volando un enemigo para arriba. Qué escopeta la compré. No encontré la otra, pero... ¡Ay, no! Échale poquito de eso, no le echen mucho. Uy, ¿a dónde vine a caer ahora?
Puro video.
¡Ay, asqueroso! ¡Ay!
Están con arco nomás. Ya. Mira pues, mira pues, mira pues. Ay, qué asco, güey. Dios, ya.
Ok, poquito, Jonathan, deja de ponerle tanto de eso. No, solo un pan, si no me gusta. No lo pongas ahí.
Lili.
Dime.
¿Qué pasa, Lili?
Estoy por el cráter.
Y me mato el mismo. Ay. El carburo.
Por arriba.
Sí.
Uy, yo ocupo de estas balas, no me acordaba que andaba de estas balas. Ve de esta. No, eso es demasiado, Jonathan. Ay. No, eso es demasiado. Todo. Solo se unta, no se le llena. Exagerado, Jonathan.
Ya, otra vez me mato. No.
Ay, ¿cómo me reventó?
Están con arco. Y desde
Sí.
Vex y te disparan. No pegan
Sí.
mucho. Es lo malo de friega. El carburo se está matando a toditos.
No, mucho todavía. Todo.
Ya, otra vez no. Ay, 6 veces ya. Por fin.
¿De dónde me disparan? No sé ni de dónde me disparan, tan asqueroso. Una pinche kill llevo apenas. Qué asco, ya va a terminar la partida.
Y apenas 5.
Sí, esta partida está fea.
Ya se cargó de tu casa. Algo. Vamos a perder. Ni no. Ay, tanto arco, en serio. Me curo con el arco, me veo.
Mucho campean esos asquerosos.
Ay. Me he enojado. Ese es el mal que se comprado aquí, me ve muerto. Mira qué asco, es puro arco. Ah. Ya me perdí. Uno más muere y ya.
Ese skin me dio mala suerte, me la voy a quitar. No hice como 2 o 3 kills.
A ver qué me pongo. La creta de Pringles.
Yo me hice 22 kills por las puras, More, ¿estás ahí en el chat todavía? Te quiero preguntar algo.
Oh, ese ya quería wifi. Sí. ¿En dónde, Lili?
Yo siempre me tiro cerca del círculo.
Siempre puntos más allá para mi baile.
Ya agarraste el Fortnite.
¿Cuál Fortnite?
El de esta. El de hoy. Está aquí, ¿ven?
No.
En conductos.
¿Dónde?
En la casa de
¿Dónde?
conductos.
¿En conductos? ¿En dónde es ese?
No sé, cerca de Pico Polar, no sé cómo le llaman.
¿Túneles tortuosos?
Ajá, ese.
¿Y qué hay que hacer? Dime. Mira, ahorita.
No, nada, solo irlo a agarrar.
Ah, ¿solo es eso? ¿Solo es eso?
Hola, Tross, bienvenido.
Y entonces voy a ir. Espera un rato, quiero lootear en túneles, ¿no?
Sí, solo tienes que venirlo a agarrar ahí.
Voy a ver el Fortnite de aquí, el de pisos, con el gallineo o cacareo frito, pero ahora sí. Me tengo una potísima. Sí, sí. Bruh. Sí, bro. Sí. No, ay.
¿Por qué no hablas? Porque estoy aquí atorada. Es que a veces no sé ni qué decir. No me están comentando en el chat y qué voy a hablar. Como que me siento sola cuando no me hablan.
¿En qué parte el Fortnite, Lili?
En una de las casas.
Ah, las casas.
La que puedes ir hasta abajo.
¿Cuál?
¿Dónde estás? ¿Ya estás aquí en las casas?
Ah, ¿qué? Sí, aquí está bien. Gracias.
¿Encontraste? Ah, ok.
Sí. Gracias todo.
Ah, no viste mi video, ¿verdad?
No, es que no tenía tiempo. Perdón.
Solo es de 1 minuto el video. No, de 2 minutos.
Pero es que no te ayudé. Pablo.
Piero. Piero, el creativo es más tarde, Piero. Mira, lo que vamos a hacer después de esto, vamos a jugar creativo, pero solo mientras viene super, porque esta ya era mi última partida de ahorita. Tengo que ir a comer, chicos. Tengo hambre. Y tu creativo no da nada. Nada de puntos. ¿Dónde están los enemigos? Para allá, ¿no? Enemigos ni acá vinieron a lutear.
Son poquitos, son 15. Me.
¡Ay! Pinche árbol me mató. Ve, pinche árbol, no pude ver.
Ay. Ay.
Tú eres la banana.
Sí, te escuchamos bien. Ay, qué bien. Se escucha, men.
¿Qué eres tú? Ah,
¿Qué?
no, este es Destroyer.
Este niño está gritando.
¿Por qué no lo silencia? Silencialo. Yo lo silencio a todos.
A ver, ¿cuál es? Hasta menos, ya, este. Otra pistola.
Enemiguechos, ¿dónde están?
¿En qué parte estás?
En el terreno tormentoso.
En la sección
Pero
directa.
enemigo. Dos vueltas y vueltas y vueltas.
Headshot, dice. Doble kill.
Claro.
Dice.
¡Ay!
Partido. Pues debe estar tocadito.
¿Cuál eres tú?
La calamidad que hizo yo soy yo. Me humillaron. Ay, que puedo lanzar cohetes y está. Espera, Pablo, está con poco de velocidad. Oh, Pablo, ¿qué pasó? Quiere.
Uy, está pegado.
Quiere.
Necesito balas. Uy. No, balas de escopeta.
Uf. ¡Ay! No mames, ¿cómo puedo lanzar cohetes? No seas el marica, ¿no? Ven.
¡Ay!
Aquí arriba, ven. Y aquí Aco está con dos bastantes. Oh, mami. ¿Qué estás pasando, hermano? Get it.
¡Ay!
Me ha dolido.
¡Ay, no, men! Ni pongo los pies en el suelo y ya me matan.
Qué asco, y me sigue matando con lanzacohetes. Así ya tiene dos, qué asco.
Voy a buscar un arma aquí. Uy, ya va a terminar. Ay, no.
Uf. Ya nos gana, pero. Voy a 155. Ya tengo ese baile por fin. ¿Qué se llama? El del cartel, el que da vueltas, o qué sé.
No, Wi-Fi creativo no, solo hay 3 personas en el directo. Yo creo que voy a parar el directo ahorita, ahí jugamos más tarde.
Oh.
Sí, voy a ir a comer, ya unas 4. Nos vemos a las 6, ¿ok?
Por fin, no juego.
¿Ah?
¿A qué hora viene? A las 6.
Piero, sí, a las 6.
Mamá.
Okay.
Cómetelo.
Mamá.
Pancito. Okay.
Perfecto, yo tengo 3. Faltan 2. Se targa nivel 100 y se targa nivel 80.
¿Será prohibido transmitir esto, chicos?
¿Qué cosa?
La Copa no sé qué se llama.
No creo. Está público. Por eso pues no puedo ir, ¿no?
Punch a ticket for the solo competition. This is it. It all comes down to the wire. Now, of course, guys, in case you've just been tuned in, maybe you haven't been here, maybe it's your first time, let's get you guys up to speed. And of course, refresh your memory. You know how the schedule goes. Oceania, Asia, Europe have all concluded. Brazil's still going on, still wrapping up. And of course, now we're hopping into NA East. And then later on, we'll wrap the day up with NA West. Now, the format, because it is solos, top 25, top 15, top 5. And the Victory Royale are all the placement thresholds. Every single elimination is 1 point. Now, don't forget, guys, the prize pool for Week 9 and Week 10 have been doubled. This is insane. Now, of course, money is fantastic, but those coveted qualifying spots, that's what these players are after. 8 in Europe, 6 in NA East, 2 in West, 1 in Asia, Brazil, and Oceania. Now they're hopping to the East. There is 6 total spots on the line for these players. Again, it is the last possible opportunity for these players to punch to get to the finals in New York City. 19 players will be joining us when the day is said and done. Now, of course, we're hanging out with Sundown. Let's take a look at the standings heading into NA East. I'm curious to see how things are shaking out for these players, especially after yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, it's been an incredible round of matches so far. We've seen our finals and our semifinals be incredibly close from top to bottom. Again, in Europe, 15 points separating 8th from 100th place. Wow. Let's take a look here. Everyone on pretty much 3 matches, with the exception of Secrets, Vape Jesus hanging out there on to 6 points, or 7 points, excuse me. Math was a little bit hard between Outlet and Bugabot, but we have a whole bunch of Fortnite to still play. Nearly a little under 2 hours in terms of the queue times going, and I mean, we're gonna book 6 more tickets.
That's right, don't forget, guys, top 6. As Sundown likes to say, you must be this tall to ride. So if everything was said and done, these would be your top 6 players, which for Outlet, someone like 72 Macwood, this would be huge. But of course, like you said, we still have a ton of games to get through. So of course, let's hop into the action. We need 2 casters, and of course, we're bringing out the big guns. Let's get Courage JD and Dr. Lupo on deck. Gentlemen, floor is yours.
Dr. Lupo, we are here. Hello, my name is Courage JD. This is Dr. Lupo. Sorry, the camera angle makes me look a little bit shorter than him, but we're about the same height in real life. Ben, NA East, it's here. 72 hours, popped off yesterday. I said I was rooting for Mongrel in the EU. He did it. I'm rooting for 72 hours now in the US. Let's get into the games.
I was talking earlier about that exact thing, that exact person, Tom, representing NA East in a big way yesterday on the board, even in the bottom right corner of your screen right now. I'm going to jump in with Show Beans, though. 1 elimination, 7 points. Not a whole lot of ammunition in the inventory, but enough builds to make an escape. Plus, those 2 Shadow Bombs are going to be key, Jack, for these mid to late game rotations.
Show Beans right now getting set up with these assault rifle weapons. The issue with having 2 of the same weapon class ammo means, well, they share the ammo bed, and when you have under a clip in each, you're not really in a good spot. Thankfully, as we know, the combat shotgun with much more range than the likes of the pump when it was in the game can definitely get a little bit more done with it here in the late game. But now Show Beans on the run, not popping a Shadow Bomb as of yet, was maybe hoping to hit that launch pad, but looks like
quite
struggling to get some builds in here.
Building, honestly, probably one of the most important pieces of Fortnite Battle Royale. It is the ultimate Battle Royale experience, Jack, as they say. Make a movement here, landing inside the same box. KGG gets the GG back to the lobby. Show Beans picking up a second elim, a lot of materials, and enough ammunition for multiple magazines. Finds another player inside. Quick edit, but decides to back out of that. Just kidding. The drop back in down to 38 HP. Took a lot of damage right there, trying to wall off from pressure from multiple sides. A tough position. Gonna have to rotate away right now. One of those Shadow Bombs may be the right call if more pressure comes in. Void, Shy Guy, Maximus, Frey. Slothy plays, multiple players on your screen right now. And that's going to be the case pretty much throughout all of these games, especially in NA East. We mentioned earlier, I was with Sundown, we talked about Europe and how aggressive they seem to play in comparison to other regions. NA East a little slower as of recently in solos, especially with this being the final week of qualifiers for solos for the World Cup. That is more splodes. It is, the legend has it to this day, they're still going off. Slothy burning through all their materials.
How is Slothy alive right now?
Didn't take a single point of damage.
Didn't take a single point of damage. Typically when that happens, the entire lobby begins to focus and then returns the favor onto Erupt Void with the combat shot there. Slothy, of all the outcomes right there, Dr. Lupo, that has to be the absolute best considering the circumstance.
Imagine having 15 dynamite thrown at you, not taking a single point, and then quickly one-tapping a player on the rotation after you rebuild. Now look at this. Slothy sees a player through the transparency of the metal wall going up. That's the storm side too, so there's a chance maybe to wait. Doesn't decide to do it. Jumps out there into the rift to go. Yeah, that other player may follow through behind. We're at 36, 35 players remaining. Coder goes down to the storm. Kingman's picking up J-Mac in the feed as well. Sharp on your screen. Multiple players and ballers.
Remember, if you're on the ground right now, you're slipping and sliding around.
Not a fun position to be in. You have TJ, Baldy, multiple players, well-known names we've seen multiple times in the past. But you have to remember, too, that this is just the beginning of Sunday qualifiers, so everybody's kind of queued into the same pool, but as people start to push higher and higher in points, you're going to see the lobbies get more and more difficult as we go closer to the
stand out for sure. Yep. Here's a look at Bugabot, currently at the bottom of this build. Dynamite coming into play, recognizing, well, I've got to make something happen.
Ooh,
and there's a free limb on a Maximus. Now at 8 total points. Remember, top 25 is where placement points begin to come into play. Bugabot so darn close. Ooh, builds all the way into the zone, takes a couple ticks of damage, but nothing too bad, has a med kit, and I don't mind this at all right here, Lupo. I like the fact that he's gonna wind up popping this med kit, and actually stops to go and fight someone nearby, because there's really not gonna be another time to be able to pop this med kit when this all goes down. Bugabot hits the community rift and will begin to float towards this zone. So look at the rest of the carnage going down. We've reached our top 20.
12 builds there, floating in from above. Talk about not sitting on a whole lot of small ammunition for that tactical AR. Baldy goes down to the storm. Bucky picking up Saw on the feed. Another elimination there for Bucky. Fly on pass doesn't have an opportunity to compete for high ground. Gonna land on the ultimate low down on the floor down here, trying to get as close to the edge of the front of the storm as possible. You don't want to spend too much time trying to make your way in, especially with only 2 builds now. 1 brick, 1 metal. Gonna have to try and apply pressure, and there goes the rest of the materials. Bugabot now, fight for his life on the ground, drops in a player immediately next to him. 2 combat shotgun shots back to back there.
But that player also had no materials. Okay,
a little bit of wood.
There we go. That'll definitely help. Bugabot making the most of a bad situation with another elimination. Now into the top 10, and still, with 13 builds left, can try to make something happen. Here's a look from the top down of exactly where everyone stacks up. Frey on height, but Frey also very, very weak. Looking to get maybe some siphon coming up here. Bugabot pushes out, decides, nope, I can't pick up that rocket right now. I've got to focus on this enemy that's nearby. back up to 26 builds now. Bugabot in the top 5. So max placement points earned outside of winning the darn game. So definitely a solid performance up to this point. Haz with 2 from up top. There's a challenge coming on, and that is Haz, who gets cut down by Bugabot. 1 versus 1, and Frey just fell to his death because he had like 45 HP.
Eliminated by fall damage there.
That's that.
Plummeting down, and kind of a anticlimactic win there. I mean, still, it's a victory royale. That's 10 points right there, plus the elimination, so you got to feel good, but didn't really have to compete for the last one outside of Haz falling in on top of his head there. Meanwhile, the next game over, 39 players remaining. We are in the southwest corner of the map. Gonna slide on in here. A fly in from the outside is Slacky Marevs. NA East, by the way, has just under 2 hours left to play. We're a little over a third of the way through their queue time. You have to get 10 games in. You can get 10 games in, I should say. A lot of players, even ones that make it to the top 10, top 5, even first place, don't often finish all their games. There's no need to if you're getting wins and high elimination counts every single time you play for placement, that kind of thing. So you do have an hour and 50 minutes left.
I think he's just staring at this guy, just sitting in this box, wanting to just go for it. There it is. Oh!
The shot in the air?
No, tried to make it happen. Tried to make it happen, but unfortunately can't. But either way, Marevs had the right idea. If that player doesn't have a rift, obviously that's a different story. Looks like wants to keep the pressure going, and I don't mind this at all. You know how weak this person is.
Have to.
You have to go for this. Again, we talk so much about it. If you want to qualify for the Fortnite World Cup Finals, you will not get away with just placement points. You need eliminations if you're going to do it. He gets right inside the box, and that was exactly who tried to break on out, tried to escape, but unfortunately met their demise right there inside the 1x1.
Slacky actually tried to do one of the coolest little gimmicks you can do. If you are above an opponent that has a pyramid on top of the 1x1 that they're in, you stand in the corner of it and build 2 of your own walls against that corner, and then just pickaxe straight down, because your character, the character model, will drop in there and you'll phase through. If they instantly replace it, you'll phase through and fall into their box. You can keep the aggression going.
I call him Dr. Lupo for a reason right there.
Listen, I've watched enough. Let me just say this. I'll admit this openly. I have before. I'll say it again. I'm not the best player, Jack.
We know.
Thank you. Thank you. I mean, there's a reason you're standing by my side right now, by the way. In comparison, we're trash. But we've watched enough and can understand the mechanics behind the game.
Absolutely.
That at this level, things like that, they stand out so much, and it's that kind of gameplay. You know, there's a reason I'm hiding behind the desk, like I said.
Hey, man, it makes sense. It's great to, be here casting with you, and also full peace of mind knowing that I have more skill in me than both you and your Pro-Am partner, Jordan Fisher, have in your entire bodies combined.
Best FortniteDuoEver.com.
And myself and Brendan Urie, when we win next week, are going to sing and dance on stage, and then we're going to have $1 million go to our charity of choice. So, tickets are actually available for the summer block party and the Pro-Am if you'd like to come take part and watch me take over. You can go to Fortnite Summer Block Party, Google, and find the link to it, because I don't know it off the top of my head. How about that for a plug?
A valid attempt there, but a little bit of a miss, just like most of your gameplay. Meanwhile, Tom, 72 hours here, 3 eliminations now. Pops the slurp to prevent anybody else at that point from using it, and picks up a mini. So I'm a little curious why he picked up 1 mini over keeping the slurp.
Sometimes in these late game moments, some panic can set in. You might not realize. You might not be able to get the chance. You might think, oh, that's 6 minis, right? And it's only 1. So right now, 72 hours, just trying to stay alive. Played out of his mind yesterday. A fantastic day, but as we know, Saturday doesn't always transfer over to Sunday. 72 hours spraying with this infantry rifle close range. Oh, doesn't get that a limb. Does stay in the zone, doesn't get that a limb either. There you go.
Found one.
Okay, they do drop, but he kind of tunnel vision here, Lupo. He kind of tunnel vision here,
way
Lupo.
Outside in the storm, pushing his way in. Is he going to make it or not? We'll have to see. Just barely 10 HP remaining. The Shadow Bomb to continue pushing on through to the opposite side of the safe zone. Almost lost it there. 90 HP to the zone is not ideal. Wishes he had that slurp, I'm sure, at this point, hoping he can find some way to get this back. Frantically building his way to the top, trying to build up inside the safe zone, stay at the forefront of the storm. 12 players left. We're very close.
Yep.
Got to make it to the top 5 to pick up the last 2 points before the victory royale is the only way for placement to matter anymore. Player directly above him. J-Storm Painful looking down. Maybe an opportunity for Tom. He's going to see it. Releases the edit, wall, and builds forward. Doesn't want to engage just yet. A little bit of fall in there. No fall damage.
I thought that was going to be it right there.
Very close. 8 players left. J-Storm picking up another elim.
Oh.
Threats finds him inside a box. 72 hours goes down just outside the top 5.
And if you're threats right there, that's just an easy decision. You see someone inside trying to chug a big shield in time. You've got a heavy sniper. You know the player's got to be weak. That is a no-brainer type shot. Nicely recognized by threats. You see it on the left side of your screen. Actually does get eliminated right there. So did make it right on the edge of top 5. Not sure if they wound up earning those other placement points. And it looks like he'd wind up. He did. So we are now in our top 3, though. Top right of your screen, Rocardini. Bottom right, Beggs. And then you see on the low ground, Slacky Marevs, too, who's very, very weak. The Stink is brilliant from up top. Stinks this late in the game are just so deadly. Marev's going to drop to that. He smelt it and dealt it. Another Stink comes in. Beggs getting chunked by this now. Even more Stink still in the inventory. Oh, this is just beautiful. Rocardini recognizing that it's best to hold on to those to the extreme late game, and now basically has a free win right in front of themselves with this one. Yeah, that doesn't get much easier. Well-placed Stinks, and the patience to hold on to them, Dr. Lupo, pays off in dividends.
You see an opportunity late game like that. Players fighting it out below you. No reason to not just drop that guy on in there and see if you can deal it while they're forced to smell it, Jack. You hate to see that. Eliminations like that, I mean, sorry, name on the screen threw me off for a second. See if you spot it at some point. 43 players left. Anyway, eliminations like that, you got to feel good about it too, because it's almost low effort because you have players that you're not putting yourself in line of sight. You're just dropping the zone damage down below.
Yep.
Letting them fight it out inside. And East with 1 hour and 44.
This is something.
I'm sorry.
This needs to be discussed. How do you decide your name's gonna be over? Like where does it come in? Don't you want to everyone else out there is TTV? They want to get their cloud up, and then it's like, hey, yeah, add my epic. My name's Yogurt Fart.
I think we've lost Jack, everybody. My deepest apologies. Fernando beaming Yeti out of the sky in the rotation in. Second elimination, 19 points total. Down below, Yogurt Fart still crawling around underneath. Jack trying his hardest to hold it together.
Yo player, Dannon.
Jack?
It's right now. Fernando is keeping the high ground at the moment. Trying to make sure no one can push towards this backside of the zone.
Production not helping with this joke at all in the slightest. Confirmed that it's Danimals in our ears. Jack's still trying his hardest.
We're good.
Sincerely, my deepest apologies.
DMO. I actually saw an interview and with DMO. It's
come on.
It's right now. Fortunately, he used that hashtag. Fortnite World Cup, and send us interesting names you've seen.
Yes, please.
That you've faced.
Got to get screenshots of them if possible. Got to have proof.
Got to have proof, please.
Screenshotter didn't happen.
Fernando still up top, just sitting pretty, and it doesn't get much easier than that. Garrido does get cut down. Fernando, launch pad, 4 shadow bombs. Realistically, weapon-wise, really hoping this legendary assault rifle can pull him through, because
listen,
only other thing he has is a common tactical shotgun.
I've said it before, Jack, I'll say it again. The gray tac is the best weapon in the game.
Okay.
Prove me wrong. You can't.
Okay.
I'll let you say that. It's never been proven.
That was Dr. Lupo who said it, Reddit, not me.
Smile.
Just to be clear.
You really gotta point those at me, Jack?
Point that finger.
Reddit, you look wonderful today. Please be gentle. Saw on the feed, picking up another elimination. So he got his bad, not necessarily the worst. Picking up an Elim, we're down to the top 30. Fernando getting Sir Wings on rotation. So you got another elimination. 29 remaining this Shadow Bomb to push all the way forward. These players trying their hardest to earn a spot in those 6 positions for NA East.
Only 6 spots, remember, of these 3,000 players, only 6 will make it. Fernando using that tactical shotgun does get one. Is there a combat on the ground anywhere? Just an upgraded tack. I think that's what they'll have to settle with. Pressure now moving forward. You see Bugga on your screen. Ball giving Bugga a major praise the other day as Fernando unfortunately keeps clipping the edge of that build. Not able to make it into zone without taking a couple ticks. Does have a campfire though, but it's a double-edged sword using a campfire this late in the game, Dr. Lupo. It's like a, hey, I'm weak, come attack.
This is the box to shoot at, please.
Yes.
I encourage it. But on top of that, you're also going to be missing HP, in this case shield as well. Pick up on the Elim there, and the Storm's going to keep pushing Fernando for a second.
Gets both
Has the time. No damage either from the Storm.
And that's great composure right there, because to be honest, I was thinking it wasn't going to happen. As Go CMO actually goes down in your engagement feed, we're in our top 7 right now. Opportunity to break on through. Bugga on your screen, KNG unknown, fighting for the high ground still. TSM Cloud in this game as well.
Kai on the ultimate high ground up above as the remainder of the lobby is forced into the same, maybe 2 or 3 boxes vertically. The Rift to go puts a player all the way up top, 2 players all the way up top. Bar getting beamed from underneath, just a little bit of damage, but enough to apply pressure and make him plummet to the ground. You'll see another Rift, 3 players up. You hear the combat shotgun shot in midair. Somebody going for a big play if they can pull it off. Can't quite yet though. Bar landing. Waterfall down and layer up. Basically 3 or 4 floors up off the ground. We're in the top 7.
It's a lot of mats to use right there.
We got 2 players left need to go down before those final placement points, and every point matters as we've talked about in these placements. Quick edit to check for a shot. Nope, looks down below, applying pressure with the grenades. Excellent grenade play there. Finds Cloud from TSM, hiding on the ultimate low ground. Picks up that Elim, putting the top 4 now. Bar dropping down, applying pressure, another grenade. Very close, very risky, and shots from above. That might cost him, we'll see here. There's no builds left. A quick edit, the shot through finds Fernando. 1v1 situation, a top down, the combat shots from above. Kai picks up the last elimination from the ultimate high ground to the victory royale. Well played.
No builds or not, you are just never going to win a fight 1v1 with attack versus combat right there. Just not going to happen. It's just a better weapon in the hands of his opponent. The combat shotgun shows off just how darn good it is right there. As we head to our next game, up top we've got Class. You saw Chap flying by. Class, I believe the newest signing for 100 Thieves. Currently set on up on the ultimate high ground. There's the Q check again, 1 hour and 38 minutes left.
Class looking around from above. No reason to burn too many materials. Checking down from the top. Anybody on rotation? He's at the back of the Storm, by the way. Kind of an interesting position, which means somewhere in that inventory, I bet you there's a Rift to go or a launch pad.
Yes.
Not needing to move too early. I mean, he's got 5 seconds now. I'm going to start to make the move.
And
there's launch pad.
Actually hit his head, but it seems like that was on purpose.
That was intentional.
Yep.
The horizontal movement, if you bounce off one of those ramps 2 blocks up, you get shot out like a rocket, essentially, and you can fly across the map. Less chances for people to shoot you out of midair.
200 IQ play in Class right there. Currently set up. He's got the combat shotgun in hand. As we know, sometimes the inventory doesn't load for the players when we hop on into a new lobby. So, Class definitely has more than just a rare assault rifle. Can promise you that. 1 player just above, looking to put some pressure on, and doesn't
a little bit of pressure.
Easier than that.
A little bit of pressure, Jack, just a little bit.
There they go.
Elimination there. 39 players left. 3 Elims right now for Class. Eclipse, his duo may potentially be in here. Those players qualified already. Chap, Macwood, Complexity
in our top 10.
The box.
In our top 10 last time we checked the leaderboards.
Indeed.
And is in a great position to rack up points right here.
As with every grenade, when there's 1, there's 50. Finds the Elim on the outside. There's 3 now, 30 points.
It's like chips. It's like potato chips. Like you can't
just eat one. You
can't just shoot 1 grenade.
Show me a person that's eaten 1 chip and then stopped. Yeah, right.
Look at the size of me. I haven't.
Legend has it you're still eating chips to this day. Sorry, Jack. Sorry to expose you.
No, you don't have to. I had some delicious ones earlier. Cheddar cheese, Pringle action.
Excellent.
Macwood spraying, frantically trying to find some sort of damage to put down range. Every point matters. Every elimination matters. A heavy snipe nearly exposes Macwood, but a quick reaction time does stop it. And actually surprised, Macwood is taking a ton of damage.
He could have, for a second, opted to take shots, but I feel like that player right there, literally the one he's jumping past right now, there were multiple that had line of sight on the box.
Great movement, though. Great movement.
Big jump.
Hitting that last ball, getting as far as possible. We'll have time to pop both of these minis, which I expect, okay, only using one, it appears. Wants to save as much of these as possible.
Kind of surprising because we're going into the late game here. He's
Fell.
way
There
above
you go.
the damage threshold. Hey, look, 191 now, no big deal. Looking for shots and a follow-through. The second, maybe a back-to-back. Swap to the combat shotgun. Look at the right side here in just a second. Building up above and finds Das on the rotation up. 5 elims at 32 points. We're in the top 30. Another one of these opportunities. Macwood showing just how versatile those shadow bombs are climbing the mountain.
My goodness, this is a tough zone rotation. And it's going right back, actually. Looks like through where we just were. You see Tilt as well in this game. All the way on the high ground is Thunder. So they're beaming on down, back over to Class. Who's currently set on up, kind of towards the higher point of this build. Has made it into the top 25, so more points will be earned.
Pushing out through to the next section here. Just kind of tunneling forward. One of the most important skills for rotation.
Nick A30 was literally talking about it earlier. Saying how before he started to stream, he was in Playground. He was trying to get better at tunneling on uneven ground, like when you need to go up or down or whatever.
It's important too to know when you need to cover all your angles, every side, or just one side or two sides, depending on how you're moving or where you're moving. If you're at the edge of the zone, you don't necessarily have to cover your back if you know that side's been empty for a while. Or if you're moving across the middle and you want to save materials, maybe a single floor and a ramp, turn rotated, or like you do a jump rotation and quickly place it to end up underneath so you don't use as many materials. By the way, catching a player, specs, immediately placing the launch and jumping off of it.
And what's big is, of everything that just dropped, the one thing Class is able to pick up is 280 brick.
Feels good.
Basically the best thing you could ask for.
Material's so important late game. We're in the top 15 now. Class looking at 20 points, looking for the 21st here in a second. Shot, going for the replace, gets the first layer, going for the replace, gets the second, doesn't quite get the second layer. A little bit of a miss edit in there too, placing the triangle down. Tons of players up above, one landing directly above, immediately replace. It does the edit to get it to fall through. The player drops down, gets a 124 on the combat, and it's Thunder who goes down, pays the price for the second shot. Very, very good mechanic skill there from Class. A lot of practice goes into moves like that.
Yep, as you hear the rift go off, someone will be contesting for height. Sen Karos did just go down. It's Percently who's all the way up top, and Class catches him off guard.
Oh.
Percently went to look up at the Rifter, and Class just jumped behind. And that is a game-changing moment, Dr. Lupo, as Class not only eliminates Percently, but refocuses his attention onto the player. Rifting high ground is now his, and he's up to his highest amount of material so far in this late game.
Pressure applied on Eclipse A, who's basically in the second level there. You've got Lazar and Fox down to the bottom. Shots coming out from Class, moving forward in the stink a little bit on the backside, but no big deal. Eclipse A stuck inside a stink of his own. Lazar and Fox in the ultimate low, fighting it out while still getting shot at from above. 3 builds in Fox's inventory, and Class is sitting on 63. Very important to note that, because that means Class could waterfall down and apply pressure at any time. He also has a chance to wall off and heal off from above. Fox is going to have to take shots. Eclipse A goes down. Fox is basically nothing left. Class, a little bit of fall damage. There we go. The builds leading into the campfires for the HP. Fox slotting it on the hill, stuck outside the storm. Class doesn't have to push, but he doesn't know that. Wait for the last second. Shot from above and finds the victory royale. 8 eliminations.
That was not pretty.
18 points.
That was not pretty right there, but that's where we have it. A good victory royale. 400 Thieves. Class, 8 eliminations. The win, 18-point game. Zeke and Sundown with our updates.
Thank you guys so much, man. Do I love Fortnite? The answer is yes, of course. Who doesn't? Now, guys, of course, we're here in NA East. Excuse me, I almost said West. I don't know why I did that. NA East here, knee-deep in the game. Sundown, we've seen some incredible games so far. Let's take a moment here, slow things down, meet up with Sundown. We'll take a look at some of the awesome clips he's got. We'll take a look at the updated standings, and then go from there.
Right, so first we're going to hop on board here with Bugabot. A great individual effort from him on the low ground here. No, right before that Elam, he had 0 builds, now up to 20. But one thing I want you to keep an eye on is his mentality to shoot first in these situations. It might be because he's lower on the builds, but note how he's looking to walk out and take fights. He's not looking to build himself back out. He wants his shots first, which ends up being huge if you're in a position where you can aggress, picking up Has right there and then able to run it out and get the victory route, just outlasting from 0 builds to a VR. Well done from Bugabot. Now, the Titan of the East, we talked about it. Players who haven't qualified 72 hours, Tom is on that, and just watch this little bit of a tricksy rotation here. Ends up directly in this player box on the backside of a Mike, can go back to lobby, boxes himself up, puts the trap down. Nice little defense there. Now, rather unfortunate here that he didn't end up with 2 Elams, but the tag and the baller does still pick up Testy, so well done there from 72 hours. We've seen a lot of Fernando as well. Now watch him go to work. That was his first Elam, but look at what he gets from all of that. Gets high ground control, the legendary AR, and zone priority position. Because he's on this side and players are forced to rotate into him, he's going to be able to use the rifle. Saw him pick up one there, picks another player off of the jump pad. That feels awful if you're Oscarito, and we've seen him have an affinity a number of times for getting picked up off of those jump pads. So maybe grab a shadow bomb or a ball and rotate along the ground as Fernando keeps putting in work there, getting the storm tick over onto Sir Wings. And look, that's the one thing that we stress about these players. It's the action after their immediate action. You don't slow down. You can't stop right after you pick something else up because somebody else is there. Picks up the Elam onto Quasi, boxes himself up, and then pushes forward. And he's been doing this entire run while he's being contested. It's not like he's avoiding these fights. He's going and he's looking for them, but he's prepared to take them with that shoot first mentality. Very well done from Fernando there, but let's check out those standings right now. The previous qualifier on top, Misfits Clicks. Let's look at the spread, 40 points down to 30, so just 10 points separating first and 10th, and 6 spots up for grabs. Zeke's with Clicks already having qualified, it would drop down to the 7th spot, and all these guys are right on top of each other.
Yeah, I mean, you look at like someone like Smacked and Fernando, they have the 3 games played, and they're at the 30 points. Someone like Clicks, who's at the top, has 5 with 40 points. So they have like more room to work with, more throwaway games, I guess, but the point spread is still pretty tight. Don't forget, top 6 will be moving on to finals, so there's still plenty of time. I still feel like this is anyone's game. It just takes one incredible standout game to just rock it up on the leaderboard, you know?
It's absolutely anybody's game. We talk about kind of a reasonable pop-off. A 5 Elam victory route is 15 points, or 8 Elams, and in the top 5 is 15 points. Any of those is a realistic final game, and we're right around that halfway mark, and with less than 15 points separating the top 10, anybody will be able to jump up on the page, and that's what Fortnite is all about.
Well, let's not hold off any longer, Fortnite fam. Let's just get right back into the action. So for now, let's send it back over to Courage and Dr. Lupo for more Fortnite.
Ooh-wee, the standings are getting juicy. Some would call them soggy as we move into our next game here.
Speaking of soggy, Jack, on your screen, Liquid Vivid.
And Loot Lake.
A player that's already qualified.
Yes.
Qualified week 1. You gotta love that. An opportunity, though, for Vivid to practice his mechanics, keep his game stepped up to the top. Hopefully push up and maybe pick up, you gotta remember, a little bit of prize money too on the line here, plus it's doubled. $2 million for the entire weekend is insane.
Absolutely wild.
Gives me chills, Jack.
$2 million every week for these last couple weeks is nuts. That's like, you've been around in competitive gaming for a long time. That is like entire life cycles of games, prize money. And now it's these 2 weeks. Don't even get me started on the Fortnite World Cup Finals. That is going to be the spectacle to watch this summer. You will want to be tuned in for that. Later on this summer, in the end of July, you see Hogman continuing to pop up in the elimination feed. Vivid throwing these grenades. And on these awkward-to-build surfaces, like in the water, it is so tough to dodge them. And you see right there how it winds up working out.
Edge here at Loot Lake. Multiple players trying to make their way in. 38 left. Vivid starting to tunnel forward, shots from the backside. He's going to wait last second. It looked like he was waiting for one more shot from that opponent's AR before he took the combat shotty shot. Couldn't quite get it. For a read here, going to take ownership of the wall, sees the baller through, and going to apply pressure, taking shots there. It actually is Hogman with the baller inside that brick box in the bottom, Loon up top. Premium moving forward up above to the next level up. shots underneath the corner edit there. Vivid's going to have to replace the wall with a new one. Maybe a chance to pop that full shield if he decides it's the right call, which at this point it might be, unless someone nearby is very, very weak. Vivid going to go for the full shield. At this point, waiting. You have 18 seconds until the circle starts to close, which means you don't have to move just yet if you're trying to wait, especially if you have a rift in your inventory, a launch pad, anything like that. You can take a second and take shots before movement's required. I believe that's exactly what's going on here. Yep. Vivid going to rotate on through. Look from underneath, and there is a pyramid separating them now. No chance here. You hear the shadow bomb go off. Vivid might try and track this one down. 54 on the shield on rotation. No chance just yet. A player directly above. He's going to build up and try and match height. Shot from the backside. 32-21. Shield still on that player, and another one rotates in front. It's Navy Rob who goes down to a quick combat shotgun shot.
I actually can't believe Vivid's not being sprayed at more.
Barely even challenged.
Yeah.
Player down to his bottom right. Loot Lake keeping people on their toes. Player right inside finds Loot in a box. Follow up the back-to-back. Two shots. Hogman goes down. A very, very competitive player. That's a big elimination. Less of a challenge now to reach that #1 spot this game. Vivid moving forward. Another wounded player on the outside, and the baller flies past. Vivid building up 18 points, 4 elims, and 66 builds. Ammunition not too bad. Loadout not too bad. A player directly underneath. Vivid still making moves non-stop. This is why he qualified week 1. You're looking for a player to watch. This is definitely one high on the list, Jack.
Yeah, he is someone that I think a lot of people always expected to do well and qualify, but the surprising thing for others is that he's the only one of the Liquid boys who has, right? And Vivid has been a absolute beast in solos for as long as he's competed in Fortnite.
Oh, yeah.
And right now showing what he can do here. Down to 19 health, though. It looks like the end might be near.
If you look back at previous skirmish events, he was routinely taking home first place, second place, third place, repeat.
Oh, there he goes.
Untamed, catch him on the outside, goes down, 70 players left. Couldn't quite squeak out the top 15 for placement points. If you remember, it's top 25 for 3, top 15 gets you another 2 at 5. Top 5 gets you 2 more to 7, and the Victory Royale is 10. Reminding everybody, if you're just tuning in, there's your scoring setup. Clicks finding another element. You have to remember, too, Clicks right now top of the board. Finds Surge Kurt on the outside, rotating forward with the shadow bombs. What a versatile item right now for movement. One of the best in the game. If you're looking for a chance to stay safe, I say pick up a shadow bomb or 2 and make those rotations at the right time.
Yeah, and right now, Clicks. No!
Gets himself.
Boogie bombs himself with this one.
Not a huge deal if that player gets picked by somebody on the move.
Thankfully, no one else came down and got involved.
They're sitting in a bush, back in the baller. No chance there. Kind of just a fresh reset for everybody involved in that one. Clicks taking a shot from the back. 60 shield gone now. He's going to try and climb the hill. This could be big. If he can hold on to this for the entire time while this storm's still circling. Bouncing off all these surfaces, lands all the way up top. He's in a box with another player. It's Nut. Goes down in the box. Walling off, Clicks now down to 10 shield. 10 players left. Building up. The assault for high ground, so important right now. 1 launch pad is heard. Clicks takes a chance to pop a mini. Keep building that tarp forward. May have to reconnect here in a second, depending on how much pressure he feels like he's going to get. Players dropping in. It's funny, even a 9 damage combat shotgun shot is enough to force a player to drop in there. Underkill goes down.
It's because you know there's more shots coming in.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, wait, if he's already hitting me now, just wait until I'm lower like this. It could be even worse. Clicks, still with 100 builds, showing off why he is one of the most consistent solo players in the NA East region. The Boogie comes in, doesn't actually connect with anybody, but this is as textbook as it can get. You're just keeping the high ground. You're making sure that if you get dropped down, you won't take any fall damage. Let everyone else get scrappy and fight. You just get your placement points, get your last couple of limbs, and you're good. At this point, this is Clicks playing this like he's at the World Cup Finals.
100%.
Just practicing. The more the merrier. Keeping the height, not doing anything crazy.
Plenty of build left. Still sitting on 60 plus. Let the other 2 fight it out.
They're
maybe
fighting.
Take a shot. Premium. The last one on the low ground. 1v1 Clicks. Just going to knock the floor out. Taking shots from above. Quick little corner edit and reset. Look at the speed of that. Look at the speed of that. He's double layering brick, puts the floor down, just the one surface, edits the corner, takes a shot, resets, and builds the pyramid.
That was...
We'll just let the premium take out the
scary easy for Clicks. I mean, scary easy.
You want to know why he's the top, Jack? That's why he's the top.
That's it right there. I mean, we see other players in a position like that where they've let it get close, Clicks knew exactly how to play that through and through, barely took a lick of damage, and wins the game. Another victory royale there. Someone on your screen, you see TSM Vinny, a name that in previous skirmish times popped off. Has pretty much, for me at least, had a pretty quiet Fortnite World Cup so far.
Gone quiet through the World Cup thus far. I'd love to see a big game from Vinny. His duo Zexro as well, another one that's kind of low-key so far. A lot of players, though, rotating through here. We're at the 50-50 circle in 12 seconds. That means anybody left in Neo Tilted is going to have to make a move, and you've got people like Vinny boxed up, a good chance to take third-party shots. I am curious why he just took a great tack shot through a window at probably 100 meters. Not sure. not sure.
Which weapon you have right there.
don't think that was the desired play. No. A little bit of stumble.
Vinny trying to set up for this drop that's coming on in and decides to actually look up and begin to shoot it. Remember, the health of the drop actually depends on the mode you're in. So in solos, it's only got 250 HP. So that's not too bad of a thing to have to shoot on down. And, well, even if he doesn't get the crate,
feels like he got a crate.
Feels like he did. The legendary combat shotgun. What an upgrade there from the common tack.
Thought that player in the rotation in is actually still going to get the box. Looks like unchallenged. Big bucks, no whammies.
My
finds
goodness.
A legendary AR, a big upgrade across the board there, and he's got a full shield in the box as well. Got to hold on to the minis and the slurp. Probably the best call right now since it's most likely only one full. See here in a second. Quick little reset on the wall. He's looking for anybody that might be peeking, anybody that might be making a move, chances to take a shot. And he does have a backup in terms of shield in there. Cowboy, the top right corner of your screen as well. Vinny, the stinks, still getting ticks. Sees the player potentially rotating out. Can he track that? Doesn't
he's just,
quite see it.
He's just getting rid of him.
He's chucking them away.
He's throwing them away so he can pick back up either the minis or the mini or the full.
Yep.
And it looks like we'll decide to go for 5 minis in the slurp, which I think is the right play.
Yep.
Makes sense there. Get some damage down. If there's somehow a storm surge that comes in, that might be the difference between being above or below. I like the play. Say I like the play.
If it's going to happen for Storm Surge, it'll be at the end of this circle.
Mm-hmm.
You actually see that this is interesting because the way that we're watching these games, that marker right there, whichever person we pulled this from, that's them marking the edge of the next circle.
Yes.
That's actually a pretty interesting tip for anybody that's watching from home if you're trying to elevate your play. A lot of positioning knowledge will come from knowing when or when not you need to continue rotating in.
Yep.
If you use the mini map to mark, just put the little marker down, the closest portion of the next safe zone. You know when you've made it in without having to check the mini map to see if you're past it or not. It's very, very important to know when you're safe and when you aren't.
Absolutely, in duos especially. Your duo's still alive, you're dead. You got to do things like that. Help, give them the best chance possible. Nico hits the ceiling above and actually drops a player right into his box. So basically gets a free elimination right there as the player was not expecting it. And with that, we'll actually move into our top 25. 3 more placement points earned, Shadow Bomb being used, and the quick movement up this slight little hill begins. As you see 72 hours on your screen, alive right now inside of a baller. He was in our top 10 earlier on, now no longer the case the last time we got a leaderboards update.
Blue T in here as well. We're going to jump in with Nico live. 4 eliminations, 137 builds, a really good loadout, and Loom not doing too well on the bottom there. There was an RPG, doesn't opt to pick it up. Could have potentially swapped out the AR or the TAC AR for that. Doesn't do so, though. No big deal. 19 points now. Catches a player inside the same box. Maybe one box over at this point with rotation. Moving forward. No time to waste here. You don't want to be stuck at the edge of the safe zone as a baller actually swings through and opens everything up. Nico forced to rebox very quickly, burning through the materials. Down to 32 metal. Keo from Cloud9. The very bottom of your screen.
Look at 72 hours on height right now.
Liquid 72 hours, top of the screen there. Cole as well. Blue T. Jojo.
Cole's breaking him out. Cole's doing everything he can to break him out. And 72 hours having to deal with that. He just wants to begin to fire down on everyone, but can't get a chance right now. Here's Kaizui. Again, one of the younger players on 100 Thieves. 78 total health, but a ton of ammo, so get some health back and maybe some mats. He's definitely can spray for days.
Kaizui, player rotating behind through the storm for just a second. One drops in, the heavy snipe does apply pressure. Kaizui goes down, it's Blue T from above. Oh my gosh, they actually, it looks like they traded inside the box, the trap and the shot. A quick swap there, both players going down at the same time. Meanwhile, all the way in the ultimate high ground for just a second there, we're in the top 15, but 72 hours from Team Liquid still in it. Blasian goes down. JoJo still in this as well. 10-bit just inside with a barely alive baller as Nico, the forefront of the storm. He's got a baller in the box immediately next to him. Wouldn't be surprised if there was pressure.
Yeah, I can tell. Whoa! All pulled into the rift. 3 of them.
3 players all the way in the sky. 9 remaining.
And they'll gladly float this one out. Look at all the destruction going on down low.
Just wait it out.
There goes 72 hours. Did get dropped on down.
It's like it went out 8th. Doesn't quite get the 7 points for a top 5. Shatang gonna drop past Deity with the ultimate high ground. Keo in the mid tarp. Pyrovoil flying all the way past. Got players still stuck in the bottom. JoJo with the ultimate low ground. Shatang finds Keo inside a box. Nico and Deity fighting for the ultimate high ground. Ranch forced down a little bit too. We're in the top 5. Placement points going out for everybody. 7 now.
Nico's so high up there right now.
In the sky.
Nico, the question is Nico have anything to wind up dropping down with? From our perspective, from what we can tell with Spectator, no, but
that middle
with it going up the hill, should now be all right. But look at how weak all these players are down low. The storm doing so much damage, and Nico more than happy to just keep building on up, keep playing this distance. Shatang gets 2, so winds up getting a lot of HP, but spraying, and it's all for naught. Nico just sits up there and basically idly wins that game. Pretty easy. When you got the high ground like that, building in brick, there's no chance of him getting shot down at all. And what I'm loving to see here, Ben, is this players doing a good job of calculating when they're on height, if they need to challenge or not. That's like 2 or 3 games in a row now where the person on height has just sat up there, let the storm do its job, as long as you tag them once.
In the last 60 seconds, which is crazy.
Get a little tag on them, and then let the ultimate enemy, the zone, do its job for you. 1 hour and 15 minutes left in the queues until NA East solo qualifiers for the Fortnite World Cup Finals are over.
You're trying to get your 10 matches in. Now's the time to do it. 44 players left. Speaking of those 10 matches in this match, Attack AR, the blue combat shotgun, minis, shadow bombs, sitting on the edge of the zone. John, no need to apply too much pressure, doesn't have to move, just kind of wait it out. Take third-party shots, get those quick window edit resets and hold this one, watching through on that ramp, using the little holes in the brick structure underneath of his opponent. Gonna start making a move here. Goes for the window replace. It's the wall replace. It's not even challenged. Here we go. This player might not have audio. Yeah. I'm not sure what's happening.
Yeah, that's just, again, when you're not just like in a 1-by-1, when there's more behind you, sometimes it catch you off guard. As that's what happens right there. FaZe Dubs actually in this lobby, and
Didn't you say?
Said FaZe
you
Dubs.
Go on records as saying FaZe Dubs is the best solo player in the world
as of right now.
Interesting.
With technically with the placings we've got, there has been no person more consistent currently. What's he had, like first, third, sixth, second, or something?
Nope, no person more consistent. Okay, I have to ask. Have you not been watching Tim's stream? Consistently fall damage.
That is true. Consistently bad.
We're talking about consistency,
yeah.
Jack. Really, you're gonna?
Yep.
Sorry, Tim. I'm trying to defend you here, bud.
It's all right. I'm sure he's really upset right now with his hand tats.
Listen, he's tough and you can't handle it.
I can't wait to see Tim this week. I'm going to give him a big hug.
Ray in the feed picking up an Elam. Flo taking one out as well in the top 35. Zycoma and Baldy right next to each other here. A little back and forth. You see them both actually facing each other, and just quick edit resets for transparency on the walls.
They're like, you good? You good?
You gonna move?
You good?
You gonna make a move? I'm just gonna wait. You gonna move? I'm not going yet. You going?
The game of chicken right now is Baldy keeps editing, looking for any opportunity to rain down fire from up above.
Who gives into the pressure first, right? Puts himself out in the open.
Wondering if the rift gets used here or Baldy just says.
He's high enough up, he doesn't necessarily have to, but I'm going to say because he's waiting here, I think you might be right. He's just looking back and taking shots, thinking, I'm just going to use the rift when it's time. There we go. There's a reason for it, too. One Elim looking for the second. Baldy, the storm right there, the swap, and falling down. I believe I heard it.
He rifted. He did. Here's Dubs. It doesn't get much easier than that. The player with 17 HP gets cut down, and Dubs will go follow this up right away. Look for any materials possible. This baller trying to snake them all.
Just a little bit.
There you go. Now Dubs has made it on and says, no, this is mine. This is mine. And whoa, 3 big shields, 6 minis.
Oh, that's a yikes.
Okay, Dubs Not a fun time right now.
Come on
Remember,
now.
when you're in the shadow form, you cannot edit, you cannot make any plays like that. So Dubs gets trapped in there and takes 80 storm damage because of it.
Very fast edits on the tunnel there, moving forward. Basically not letting go of the sprint the entire time. Look at these. Walling and editing a corner out every single layer, burning through materials very quickly, but
dude,
a very stable base to make a move.
It just set in how insane the Battle of Regions is going to be at the Fortnite World Cup. Like, Mongrel, Mr. Savage M are going to be repping EU that I know all of Europe's going to get behind. You've got the likes of Dubs, Tfue representing NA. I mean, it's going to be absolutely ridiculous.
The best players from every region.
Yeah.
Making their way to one stage. I'm gonna have heart palpitations, Jack.
Bro, it's going to be one of the most insane events of all time. There's just no doubt in my mind about that. Bezlov Shane being pressured now by Dubs. Dubs did get a solid shot downrange.
Oh.
Unfortunately, shotgun not reloaded, so we'll have to take a moment there to let that weapon reset. As now the zone going back the way it just came, so.
Less than 50 builds now. Dubs, 70 HP, has a chance. Just kidding, 100 HP. A little misspeak there. 11 players left. Freak Twinkie goes down. Shots from above. Another player. Title shot found outside of a window, looking through for a peek. Potentially doesn't quite get it. Shots in the back instead. A big trade out there. The legendary combat shotgun.
Oh, this movement is just
forward.
dirty.